Good morning, everybody. I have this fun video to show you this morning how to make this card, and it really is pretty easy. So I was really happy that the Snowflake Wishes bundle carried over to the new annual catalog, and I had some of these from the heart. They're little sequins and they carried over. So I thought they go so well with red, or they go well with the flirty flamingo. So I cut out a couple of different ones, and let me show you how I did this. I'll show you the bundle real quick. So this is the bundle, and I love snowflake dies. And this is a really nice stamp set. You get it before they unbundle it. And that's the end of the month. So let me put all my supplies over here. And these little sequins, these snowflake sequins, are on the clearance rack. So grab you some of those if you want to make these cards. And another thing that you'll need are our clear envelopes. I love these. I use them for so many different things. And I do like to send my cards through the mail so that people can see them right when they get them and see what they're getting. And then people, you know, the post people who are doing the mail, they can see them too. So what you'll need an envelope, and they're the clear medium envelopes. Get my stuff off of my trimmer, bring it over, and I cut it at 2 3/4, maybe just a little bit over. So you just cut it. So then you have a pocket for your sequins, and this you can put to the side and maybe seal the end and use it for something else. I don't know. I'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple of them so that I can show you a couple of different cards. So let's go ahead and cut these. And just put them in your trimmer. I love our trimmer. Make sure that you get them lined up here. Oops, they're slippery. Okay. 2 3/4 are a little bit over. So let's put those to the side and get our trimmer out of the way. So the first thing you want to do is you want to fill your envelope pocket up. And when you get the from the heart sequins, they're going to be all mixed together, so you'll have to pull out the small ones. I just didn't like it when I did the big ones with the small ones. It just makes the envelope too fat, and I don't like it. You know, it's your personal preference, whatever you want to do. So let's put some of these in here. You don't have to put all of them in so that you can save some for the next time. I'm just going to put these, maybe just a couple more in. So who doesn't like sparkle? Then I'll give you enough for another card. Put these to the side. Make sure you get all your sprinkles in there. And you just want to turn it over. And I try to make them go more towards the center because you're going to tape the bottom and you don't want to lose any of your sequins. So just get these up here. You can see them. And then just use tape. So just any Scotch tape, the clear kind. Let's do the bottom first. That, and make sure that you get the top sealed. You don't want your sequins coming out. Nothing worse than all that work and then your sequins spill out. So just make sure you do the sides too. And don't worry, you know, about this because we're going to put some snowflakes on the front. Won't be a big deal. Isn't that much easier than using the window sheets? So then there you go. And if you want more in yours, you can certainly add them. But isn't that, it's just easy. So then you come back in with whatever snowflakes you want to use. And I cut these out of our new paper, Tidings of Christmas, and this one you can use it for Christmas or you can use it for just every day, because one side is for Christmas and the other side, like this is a piece of it, like this is your Christmas side, and this one, it can either be snowflakes or it can be sprinkles. So the paper's just really pretty. I love this background piece. And I think I'm going to use a piece of it, and I just cut it down to 4 and 5 1/4. And you decide which way you want your stripes, if you want them up and down or if you want them side to side. I think I'm going to put mine this way this time. So then cut it at 4. And then you can have some paper left over to cut some more snowflakes. Put that over there. Isn't that pretty behind there? I think it makes them pop so much more. So all you want to do is you just want to add some glue to the back of this, and add enough so that it, you know, adheres to the cardstock. Don't go crazy, because, you know, you don't want it coming out the sides. You want it to lay down, but not go overboard. So let's give this one a minute. And let me show you another one. Let's put this one right here. I did cut one out of the new paper, the Christmas paper, Tidings of Christmas. But let's put an envelope. Let's give it some of the snowflake sequins. And I would suggest putting these in maybe one of the, like the little mason jars that I have. I think it might be easier. But this has got pink in it too, which is really pretty. So let's put the lid on, or we'll be crying later. Just put that down. Try to get them up towards the center, away from the edge. Oops, just let go. And then turn this over and add this to the back. So you need your tape again. Down there, just to get it to hold, and then you want to do the top, and you just want to make sure, you know, that you get all of the edges so your sequins don't come out. Let's tape the sides. Okay, that's pretty. I like it. So then you could actually cut something for the back. This would be really pretty, I think. Let's see. Oh, that is pretty, isn't it? And it makes it pop. Let's cut this one. Cut it 4. And then you'll have that piece for something else. And then 5 1/4. And if you need the direction, if you need the measurements again, just, you know, leave me a comment. But this one is pretty simple. So let's turn this over. Put our glue on here. This is really pretty paper too on the back. That'll be pretty behind it as well. Maybe next time I'll use that. Okay. And just make sure that it's adhered down. Okay, let's trade places. This one should be nice and dry. So then you just come in with some of your snowflakes that you've cut. These are really pretty, aren't they? Really like those. So I think I'm going to do the red one, the big one on the bottom, and then I'm going to do a little white one and then the other red one. And if you wanted to, this is really pretty on the back side, you could actually flip it over. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this one. Isn't that pretty on there with this one? And then maybe the gold. So we'll put the gold up here and then a white one down here. So then you can always add, you can add more, you can add some, you can add a sentiment on here because there's some really pretty ones in here. I like this one, May Your Season Sparkle, Snowflake Wishes for Merry Christmas. You know, there's just so many pretty ones that you can actually use for this. So let's put this on here and then put the white one down. And then you can come back in with some of the bigger sequins and put them over the center. I think that's really pretty. I think it needs a pink one up here. Okay, and one more, maybe a white one. So then all you need to do now is just bring in your card base. And then if you want to add more to it, you always can. Card base. I always just use white card bases. That way, you know, you can always cut them ahead of time. And I use our thick Whisper White for our card bases. That on there. So what do you think? I like it. Put this one over here. I might do this pink one later. I gotta cut some more snowflakes though. So let's put this on here. I really like this gold. And this is the new shimmer paper that we have in the new mini catalog, or the new annual catalog. Glue on there. And that, and I'm not going to put any sequins on here yet because I think I'm going to look for some of my champagne rhinestones. Oh, there they are. I had them over here. But aren't these pretty? And I think they would pair well with this. So let's pull some of these off of here. Oh, that is pretty, isn't it? So let's put a little one right here. And then maybe with this one, we'll put a silver one so it'll pop more. That one's really in there. Look at the edge here. Sorry about that. Rattling on the video. So just put one of these right there. And I think that will bring it together. And then you just need a card base. I always keep them handy. Just fold it. Put your glue on the back. And I don't think it could get any easier. And like I said, you could add a sentiment. You could even add it on the envelope if you wanted to, but I would probably just put it down at the bottom and maybe emboss it in gold, or even bring in some of the pink that's in there. So I hope that you will make some of these cards for yourself. If you have any questions, just let me know.